Hey, my friends. Welcome to the Dallas Daily Show podcast. The Amsden March Magic is continuing as we're here at the Neighborhood Loan Studio, and today I get to wish a happy birthday to our youngest son, Arrow. So let's go ahead and get into the conversation. Arrow Joshua Amsden. Holy cow. Born March 20th, 2017. Dude, I love you. You're so much fun. Arrow is the youngest of our three boys, and as I said to you last on March 14th, last Friday, Arthur's birthday, that it's kind of Amsden March magic, right? A little bit of Amsden March madness, but really it's about the magic of the fact that my children are all born, and my wife and I share a birthday all within 10 days of each other. So 5 birthdays in 10 days. Woo! It's a sprint. It's a lot of fun. And today I get to wish Arrow a happy birthday. Son, I love you so much. I talked about your brother Arthur last week, and he's this term joie de vivre. It means like joy of life. You, my son, are such a conqueror. You are our extrovert of the family. You love people so much. When I watch you just smile and charm strangers, and you do that little thing where you tilt your head a little to the side and you smile at folks, it is so much fun to watch you interact with people. But also it's fun to watch you conquer. And you have been conquering from day one. You are I know that sometimes you feel like the littlest. I know that sometimes in your life you feel like, oh, I'm the small one because you're the youngest. We don't call you baby of the family. You're not our baby. You are young, strong tiger. You're the one that knows how to go after life like that. And when I think of you, and I think of the fact that you've been conquering from the beginning, and that you just have this charm about you and this smile in this winsome way that you win people over so easily. It's so incredible to see. And you were smiling at us really since before babies smiled. People looked at us and they were like, we're pretty sure he's not smiling. He's just gassy, when you were like a little baby. And you'd go, and you'd give us a little smile. We're like, we're pretty sure he's smiling. You have always had that about you. And I watch the way that you just go after stuff. I mean, this is a kid, producer Taylor, this is a kid who decided, I'm going to learn to ride a bike today. And he went out and just did it on his own. Like he just got, and then he was like, I don't want the small bike anymore. I want the bigger bike. And he got on his brother's bike and started riding that. He just has always conquered. You were the one who was jumping off the top bunk bed into your older brother's arms simply because it was fun. You're the one who tumbles in gymnastics because you're like, I'm going to conquer that. Hey, Dad, check this out. I'm going to conquer pull-ups next. I'm going to conquer tumbling next. I'm going to conquer the vault next. Like you just go out and you see the thing you want and you do it. And I'm so impressed with your capacity for personal expansion. It amazes me every day. And for those of you who are listening to this, there's 2 lessons I think we could take from my son Arrow. And number 1 is the capacity for personal expansion. He is driven to get better. Yes, there's a high-level competitor in there. Absolutely. For those of you who are like Enneagram people, he's an Enneagram 3 achiever type, right? You give him a goal and he will crawl over broken glass to attain that point. I mean, that's an old Greg Glassman CrossFit line. Give people a point and they will crawl over broken glass to make it happen. That's kind of my son Arrow. Son, do not crawl over broken glass. Bad idea. But it makes me think for you and I, where are places in our life that we could conquer a little bit more? That we could say, you know what, I'm willing to try the thing even if I fail. Is there stuff that you've been waiting for because you're afraid to fail? Are there things that you don't want to do because you might get a little egg on your face? You want to launch the thing that you've been dreaming of launching, but what will they say? Well, get a little arrow in your spirit. And just say to yourself, no, you know what? I'm going for it. I remember Bob Proctor years ago saying this idea. We wouldn't care so much about what other people think if we knew how little people think about us. We would just keep moving on with our lives, right? That's kind of the concept here is Go out and conquer the world. You have not grown too old. It is not too late. You have not lost an opportunity. Be a conqueror out there. Go and take the thing. Find the dream again. Rediscover the dream, my friend, and say, I'm going to be like Arrow, and I'm going to go make this thing happen. So that's challenge number 1 to you today is be like Arrow and conquer the thing that you've been afraid to conquer. And then also the other side of him is just this charm and this winsome nature. And he doesn't know a stranger, which, again, maybe you're more introverted and you go, yeah, I want to know a lot of strangers. Like, I don't really want to know anybody. I get that. But in life and in business, we do have to connect with other people. And we can connect with them in 2 ways. We can be the positional leader, like I talked about with Arthur last week, the positional leader or the influential leader, right? That's what this other son of mine, Arrow, is. He's another influential leader. He just says to people, come on, let's go do this. And he's a rally guy. He wants to rally you to have fun, to do the thing, and he brings people around him because he draws people into the adventure with him. So my challenge for you is, how can you draw people into your adventure a little bit? How can you be a little more winsome? Don't be so lose some, right? You do win some, you do lose some. But what if you were a little more winsome in your life and you had more of a sense of play and a more of a sense of this is an ultimate game and I get to play the infinite games, right? I've heard several people talk about that. Simon Sinek, Alex Hormozy, the infinite games of business, of health, of wealth, of relationships. These are infinite games. There is no end in sight. And if we adopted this game mentality, this champion mentality, this conqueror mentality, and we invited other people into the adventure with us, what could we accomplish? That's my challenge for you today, my friends. Be like Arrow with the spirit of a conqueror. Be like Arrow with that winsome nature that invites people into the adventure. And go out there, my friends. Have a championship day. Oh, and Arrow, one last phrase for you. You are a champion. So have an amazing birthday, son. I love you.
Thanks for listening to my dad's podcast. For more tools, go to dallasdailyshow.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.